Greetings, YouTube. It has been raining all morning and is supposed to rain for probably the next couple days in Oklahoma, which normally wouldn't be worthy of talking about. But a couple things. It hasn't rained in a while here. We're in a pretty bad drought. But also, sometimes when it rains, you just feel like the weather is reflecting the mood of your soul. And while that definitely sounds dark, and I suppose is dark, we learned that one of our own, the analyzer, this morning was hit by a car and has not only broken legs but other life-changing injuries. And it's just, it just sucks. It sucks when you remember how not only fragile life is on this planet, but also how something like YouTube just doesn't seem that meaningful compared to somebody's life. But with that being said, he's one of the reasons why I started my YouTube channel. And it wasn't because I thought I'd be like him. I knew I'd never be that good, especially at editing and fighting. But I just thought, what a unique dude who's doing it his own way, and he's carving a niche out in the community because he is doing it his own way. He's not trying to copy anybody. He's not trying to do anything that he's not comfortable with. And so that's what made me think of starting off a channel which mostly reviews offers, and then expanded to several other things such as commentating your crystal opening submissions. But, needless to say, I invite you to check out the legend. Normally I'd post a link, but Seaton Man of Legends explains it so well and has the link in his video, and I want that video to get as much traffic as possible. So I'm going to try to see if I can actually paste that link to the top comment of this video. So I don't know how I'm going to transition from that to what this video is actually about, and that is what so many of you have reached out to me infuriated by, and that is the really confusing special objective situation going on. Now, I had not seen any special objective other than the Cavalier appear on my screen all month. And so I did all the objectives that I could. And eventually I completed the final ones, which Kabam, as we know, changed from impossibly hard to ridiculously easy. And if you want to see how I was able to just put some ISO into a 3 and 4-star champion and have that be enough to get me some really amazing rewards given the difficulty of that, it's in a video I posted on the channel last night. But then a really weird thing happened, right? I was getting ready for bed and I saw a 2 icon by the special, as in there were 2 new objectives, and I thought, that's weird. Did Kabam drop like new objectives as part of their apology for screwing up the rank ups where so many of you are still... I mean, it sucks. You ranked up 6 stars, you used all that ISO, used all that gold, and then when the event came back, you didn't even get grandfathered in with the points. It's just like the old Whose Line Is It Anyway, although I guess there's a newer version. The points didn't matter, regardless of how many you earned, and it took some big rank ups, including, as we know, it takes a lot of gold and a lot of ISO to rank up a 6-star, even from rank 1 to rank 2. And then, of course, Tier 5 Basic, Tier 2 Alpha, Tier 4 Class Catalyst, etc. So, the 2 new special events were the first time my account has ever seen the Conqueror and the uncollected levels of the special objectives. And I don't know how or why that waited until after I had completed the Cavalier fully before they showed up. I'm hoping that just by doing the arena today, I will be able to start checking off some of these boxes, and especially like the uncollected one to defeat certain 5-star champions in quest arenas or incursions. But the bottom line is, like, some of you have seen all of these at the same time, starting with the first day that they appeared. I only saw the Cavalier one. I didn't know I could see any of the others, and I got messaged from some of you saying, hey, Prof, this is what your screen's supposed to look like if you did all of the objectives. And then I'd go to the objectives and be like, they're not there. Like, if you go to when I claimed it on that video, you won't see anything besides the training days proven with the Kitty Pryde Bishop Riceman, which is a different thing. So I don't know what to tell you. Because now people are realizing that the reason why they haven't got their special objectives completed is because they never saw them to begin with. And I was blessed enough to at least have the Cavalier ones appear on day one, and they have, of course, the best rewards because it's the highest progression. There is no throne breaker objective. But now I've learned quite a few of you didn't have that luxury, and you're either Cavalier or throne breaker. So Kabam has a lot of explaining to do, and the irony is I only was able to complete mine last night because of the bug that they then changed the rules and made it ridiculously easy, which, trust me, I'm thankful for. I'm not saying that as a criticism. But now we've realized that there are so many other layers of bugs to this event that have maybe been going on all month, and we just didn't talk about because I didn't know I was missing something because nothing was there to miss. And it wasn't until I saw some of your correct screens, which had like 4 checkmark boxes with some variation of the rewards that were received, that I realized, oh, I just never saw that. So I'm definitely in a better position than a lot of you, unfortunately, because I did all of the Cavalier ones that appeared on my account all month, but I'm still now just going to jump into the uncollected, I guess. That's the one I really care about, even though the Dream Team one also showed up. So I guess the Dream Team one's technically been there for a little while. But the Nightmare Fuel uncollected one, that's brand new. So there you go. I don't know what to say about this other than Kabam has a lot of explaining to do. And I'm sorry for those of you watching this who are so frustrated because you saw how great the rewards are on that video and wanted to know where yours were. I can only hope that, the other weird thing is they have 34 days left to complete. So it's not like if you missed a week of them, they should be gone. Like, they expire in 34 days and 8 hours. All of these do. So once they appear, they should just stay there. And the problem is that for so many people, they never appeared to begin with. And I can't explain why. Like, I've had people say, Prof, you should contact Kabam. What would I say? How would I have that conversation? So, also, I've been sharing the link. I know a lot of you, like myself, prefer to make donations anonymously. Not that there's anything wrong with not doing it. But, regardless of whether or not you want to put your name on it, please consider donating to the Analyzer's cause because he's not going to be able to work for a while. And even though he had not made as many videos in the past couple years, the community is still behind him 100%, and I want him to know that as well. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, thanks for supporting my channel. The Analyzer, remember, is a big reason why my channel exists, as is Seaton, and Seaton, his video is just really touching, and I want to thank him personally for spearheading this effort from the community to get the Analyzer some help, and also for him to know that, because it's going to be a long recovery, that we're not just here for him in the days after the crash. We're going to be here for him with the months and the years. That's how you know who your true friends are, not when something happens immediately. It's easy for somebody to step up in the moment, but then once the hype dies down, that's where, who's still going to be there. And we're all going to be here for him, and I know I certainly am too. So I know this is a little bit different of a video, but I wanted to explain it and obviously do one more plug for him. And the video to Seaton's link, which also has the GoFundMe link, will be in the comments below, pinned, as you probably have already seen it if you've looked at the comments.